Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from Miter McLean, and I'm here today to guide you through a fabulously challenging total body. There's a lot of planks. Tabata HIIT workout. Last week was relaxation week, and this week we are back on. So grab some water, grab some medium to light weights if you have them. If you don't have them, don't even worry about it. We're gonna start in exactly 5 minutes at 4:30 with a nice little warm up. I believe almost all of today's class takes place pretty much down on the mat. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's have fun. Hello, ladybird. Hello, I will give you some bribery peanuts. Bribery peanuts. I'm going to take them in your bowl today, shall you? No, I didn't. Here you go. That's better. Okay. Oh yes, let's get ready to sweat. Get ready to sweat. Work out on the floor today, so we're gonna start down here on the floor today too. Why not? Oh, great! It's 4:30. Okay, so come on, make your way down onto the floor. Create some space for yourself. We're gonna start off just warming up those shoulders from right down here on the floor. Same as usual, just giving yourself a couple nice shoulder rolls right here. Just find one direction to stick with if you want. However, you can always separate out your shoulder rolls. I want you to focus right now on gluing your sit bones down to the floor. Notice if you're really overarching or rounding your back, and do your best to stretch up through the crown of your head. Start to find some engagement of your abdominal core. Let's keep this direction of shoulder circles going for 3, 2, 1. Switch directions. Man, There is a lot of crunching and cracking going on in my shoulders today. I've been sitting at this computer, oh my gosh, since 10 a.m.-ish. I mean, it took a walk, let's be real. Can't sit at the computer the entire day. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, keep breathing, keep gluing those sit bones down to the mat. Pull that lower belly in. Take that extra rounding out of your back. Last couple of circles. 3, 2, 1. Bring your right hand down next to you. Take a big deep inhale. Stretch your left hand fingertips up and over. As you stretch through your left hand, think about fingertips. Think about grounding that left sit bone through the floor, and then we're just going to lift ourselves up and switch. You can take as generous of a bend of the elbow of the hand palm that you have on the floor, just starting to warm up into the sides, so getting that nice big stretch into our shoulders. Let's do 2 more each side. Last one. Awesome. Walk your hands forward. You can tuck your chin to your chest. Just start to find that nice stretch, that wake up in the afternoon for your back. Still keeping those sit bones glued down towards the floor. Find that big stretch forward. Relax and release your shoulders away from your ears. Awesome. Apply some pressure into your hands, palms. We're going to pull ourselves forward. Bam! Coming up into tabletop. Wasn't that fun? Okay, so here in tabletop, just continuing to warm up. Give yourself a couple cat-cows right here. So for cat, tucking your chin towards your chest, looking towards your thumbs, your knees, your belly button, finding that big rounding. And for cow, finding a big arch in the back. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Stretch your eyes, nose, chin up to the ceiling and press into your hands, palms. Awesome. Just 2 more traditional cat-cows. Come on into that neutral tabletop, and we're going to start to make some circles with our hips. So bringing that left glute towards your right heel, right glute towards left heel. Make these circles nice and big. Even starting to bring the weight forward a little bit, so fingertips and shoulders come in line with each other instead of just hand palms. 2 more times around in this direction. And then change directions. Making these circles as big as feels good for you today. Starting to find that little bit of a warm up, finding a little bit of flexion, extension in the wrists as well. Awesome. Come back into that tabletop. We're just going to turn our hands palms over so the back of our hands press down into the mat. And then use your breath. Exhale as you sit your hips closer towards your heels, and then inhale yourself back up. Three more. Just warming up that body. I know I promised you. You're welcome. Lots of planks today. Lots of planks. Last one. All right, go ahead, turn those wrists back over, or even take a moment, sit up, shake it out. Yeah, let's shake it out. Man, it is raining pretty hard here. I don't even know what that banging sound is. So I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, stretch your right hand forward. Flex those fingertips back towards your face. And then turn your fingertips down towards the floor. And stretch those fingers in towards the center line of your body. Switch other hand, other side. Flex those fingers back to your face. Point your fingers down towards the floor. Cool, one more move in our warm up right here. All right, so keeping that left knee down on the mat, you're gonna just bring that right foot forward. Just shift the weight forward for a second. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. shift it back. And this time the left foot comes forward. Shift the weight forward. Oh, yeah. Nice, and shift it back. Awesome. We're just going to do a kneeling get up right here. So right foot comes forward, right knee comes back. We're not even doing the get up. Left foot comes forward, left foot goes back. Right foot goes forward, right foot goes back, left foot goes forward, left foot goes back. Let's do 2 more each side. I'm going to let you know right now that if for the next move that we're doing today, our first move of the day, you do not want to do a plank Malasana hop, this is the option that you have. And bam, we found it in the warm-up. Okay, great. Feel free to sit back, just shake it out, come back into your breath. I'm going to show you the first move of the day. We've got 8 rounds, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we're going to switch on the odds and evens between 2 different moves. The first move that we have is plank jacks. So focusing on just being in that beautiful plank. If you can jack it out side to side, awesome. If you need to be like me and be respectful of your neighbors, or you're just taking things a little bit easier, you're just going to step it out from side to side. If you need to be on your knees, you can be on your knees right here and still tap that knee and toe out towards the side. Get some delightful butt work. And for the opposite move, the evens, the odds, oh my God, A and B for B. We're going to either step up into Malasana and step back, or jump up into your frog squat and then jump back into your plank. Remember, it's 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest, and I'm being super cool today and giving you 2 different moves that you can do. So you can push yourself really hard in each move and then work a slightly different bit of your musculature for the second move. Okay, yay! Get your hands, palms on the mat. Spread those fingertips out nice and wide like starfish to find a stable base. Press into your hands, palms, not just into your fingertips. Get ready. We're going to step ourselves back into our plank and start our jacks in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. First round has begun. So we're doing planks. We're not doing down dogs. You're not trying to have your butt up towards the sky. You're really working to get your hands, palms underneath of your shoulders. And you're finding a somewhat quick step out to the side, still pressing into your hands, palms, belly tight, shoulders away from ears. Take a break. Yay, first one's done. So next up, we're going to come into those Malasana step-ups or hops, a frog jump. My spirit animal, yay. All right, begin right now. So either stepping up and keeping those hips nice and low and stepping back. If that's you, think about alternating your foot that you lead with, maybe keeping your knees on the floor, just working to find that range of motion right here. Stepping forward and back, or being in your plank, hopping forward, hopping back. Take a break. Just getting those feet as far up as you can. Coming back into our plank jacks. Shake out those wrists if you need to. You can always have knuckles on the floor and begin. Sorry, neighbor. Try not to let your shoulders start creeping back towards the back of the room. Working to keep those heels stacked on top of the balls of your feet. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Next up, the Malasana Hops. 3, 2, shoulders away from ears. Here you go. Either hopping up, landing lightly and hopping back, or remember being right here on your knees. You can still take this delightful modification. Be working nice and hard. Same thing can happen on your toes. You made it. Halfway through, you guys, we're coming back into our plank jacks. 2 more plank jacks, 2 more Malasana hops. 3, 2, 1. Step or jump it out. Remember, you can do this from your knees. Remember, there's no shame in taking a modification, even if you need to modify just for a second to keep going. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Yay, only one more time of those. Get ready to frog jump. 3, 2, 1. So if you're stepping forward, can you drop your booty at the top just for a second? Even if it's just for a second, to try and get your bum a little bit lower. Or maybe you can keep it low the whole time. 3, 2, take a break. So graceful to come out. Did you notice? Okay, one more of each, you guys. Last of those plank jacks starts right now. Halfway. Make sure you're not pushing the weight back towards your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. One more of those hops. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice and wide. Whatever you're doing, it's nice and wide. Maybe you're just doing one leg at a time. Maybe you're going for that big circle booty drop. Guess what? You're done. Whatever it is you were doing, it's over. Oh man. Okay, grab some water. Let's take about 1 minute to yourself. During this minute of you time, I'm going to show you what's coming up next with my nice light weights. And we're going to stay low to the ground today. We're going to come into some arm raises. So I do not have my feet tucked. I have the tops of my feet down on the floor. If you don't have any weights, that's totally okay. You're just doing your best to raise those arms up in line with your shoulders, because we're going to do our second move from out here in the same position. So we're just going for a lateral arm raise. That's move number 1. Think about really opening, squeezing the chest, knitting that rib cage together, so no big flaring towards the outside, just up and down. Move number 2, we're going to go for some arm circles while still really working to squeeze that upper body. First we'll do forward, then we'll do backward, and we'll have time to do both. You might find that even with no weights, things get really tiring. Just do your best and jump back in what you can. We start in 3, 2, 1, begin. Those lateral arm raises. So your belly is still really nice and tight. You are knitting that rib cage together. You're picking things up to about shoulder's height. Chin is neutral towards your chest. And you're breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Take a break. Not so bad, right? All right, next up we're going to do those forward arm circles. 3, 2, so starting right here, in line with those shoulders, nice small circles. Make sure that while you're doing this, your weight's not so heavy that you're creeping those shoulders up towards your ears. You're still knitting that rib cage together, and your arms are staying out in line with your shoulders. Take a break. Yay, wasn't that fun? Okay, so we're gonna come back into those lateral arm raises. 3, 2, 1. So at the top, you can even think about squeezing those shoulder blades a little towards each other, a little bit extra. Make sure you're feeling that engagement of your upper body. If you're just raising your arms, take a break, and you don't feel anything, let us know in the comments, and we'll talk to you about how to engage a little bit more. 3, 2, raise those arms up, circles to the back, nice and small. Staying in control, staying contracted, staying focused, still breathing. Take a break. Awesome, halfway through. All right, this next time we'll see if we can make those circles a little faster, especially if you're not holding anything. Back to those lateral arm raises. Use that breath, exhale, up, inhale down naturally. Make sure you're taking your time on your way up and down so you're not lifting up and then bam, just letting those arms flail down towards your side. You're in control in both directions. Nice stability of those knees and feet in the floor. Take a break. Sometimes it's easier to stabilize on your knees than toes. Back to those forward circles. Chest open. So make sure you're not collapsing your chest right here. If you find you're collapsing your chest, get rid of your weights. Pull that belly in nice and tight. I'm going to be real with you. I'm using 3 pounds. It's hard. For me, take a break. Oh my gosh. Last time for those lateral side raises, and once more with the circles to the back after that. Here we go, lateral side raises. Squeeze it. So maybe a gentle drawing of those pinkies towards the back of the room, but you're not trying to make like a V or a Y with your arms. You're a beautiful T, as in terrific. You can take a break. That was the last time you have to do that. Terrific. Okay, next up we've got those teeny circles to the back. 3, 2, here we go. Press those knees into the floor, pull your belly in, open your chest, knit your rib cage. Focus your eyes, maybe even close your eyes. Open your eyes, just kidding. Stay focused. We're almost there. We made it. Oh my gosh. Yay. All right, take a moment to relax those shoulders. I'm sorry, we have more planks coming up next. But we don't need these weights anymore. All right, so while you're just breathing, relaxing, forgetting about all the work that we've done so far, so we can start out move number 3 as fresh as we did move number 1. We're gonna go for some rainbow hip dips. And I challenge you if you can, excuse me, dirt. I challenge you if you can on these to even turn your hands palms up towards the ceiling. So we're gonna come into our plank and we're still gonna go for our big hip dips, but you're just going to have to engage a little bit more and be a little more mindful with those palms facing up, still fingertips, backs of fingertips on the floor, as opposed to the stability that you would get from your palms facing down. If you need to modify, you can do this one on your knees. You can still work on having those palms facing up. You're gonna feel it a little bit more in your back as well. Move number 2, we're gonna roll onto our side. We'll alternate right, left each time for some side planks. For our first side plank, if you can come onto your toes, we're gonna do side planks with hip dips. For our second side plank, if you can be on your toes, or maybe you need to be on your knees, we're gonna go for side planks with leg lifts. All right, so let's start off with our rainbow hip dips to begin. Oh, what was that? That was very odd. Okay, everything's still going. There was an emergency alert. All right, we start in 3, 2, 1 with these rainbow hip dips. So you're up on your toes if you can be. You're in as straight of a line as you can be, and hips just side to side. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Pick which side you want to be on for your first plank. First plank is plank with hip dips. I'm going to stretch my arm up towards the ceiling, elbow underneath of your shoulder. I'm going to do my hip dips. I'm going to modify right here. This is beautiful. So I have my top leg on top for a little more stability, but I can still drop that lower hip down. 5. My top leg is bent. 3, 2, 1. Take your 10-second break. We're coming back into these rainbow hip dips. Try to keep those palms facing up towards the ceiling. Engage that back a little bit more if you can. Begin. The wider that you have your feet, the slightly, oh my gosh, more stable base you might find. It is hot in here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna come onto the other side plank. I'm just gonna turn my back to you guys. Wow. All right, get ready for that hip dip right now. Keep it up, you guys. You're more than halfway. This is our halfway point in this move. Take a break. All right. 2 more rainbow hip dips. 3, 2, here we go. Just dropping those hips side to side on your mat. Oh my gosh, halfway. I feel this one in my shoulders. Take a break. Okay, next up we've got the side plank with the leg lift. 3, 2, 1. Just lift and lower. Yay. Look at this. This is like relaxing compared to everything else. I mean, granted, I'm modified. Take a break. Great news. Last of our rainbow hip dips. Then we got some ab work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What can you do? How long can you last? Oh, the only person you're really trying to do better than is yourself. Each round. Can you go a little bit longer? Can you make your form a little bit better? Take a break. Okay, we got our last leg lift. Side plank, leg lift. 3, 2, here we go. Just up and down. That's it. I'm stretching through my heel and I'm squeezing my glute to help lift my leg up. I'm not simply lifting my leg up. I'm engaging to make the action happen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we made it. Okay. Grab some water. Stay down here on the mat. Just gonna see what's up over here. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Next up, ab focus move. Great. We're gonna come into boat pose, or if you really can't come into boat pose, you're gonna keep your knees bent. Can you bring at least one leg up into boat pose? All right, we're gonna start with our hands, palms at our chest. For the first moves of the day, we're gonna do 2 of these to the left. First 2 rounds, just a teeny little twist and return. When you're making this twist, I want you to focus on keeping your hands, palms at your chest in Namaskar and twisting from right here, as opposed to finding the twist of your elbows reaching away from your chest. So it's just a teeny little twist happening right here. Do your best to pick at least one leg up, find a little bit of a backward lean. However, if picking that leg up rounded your back, place both of your feet down on the floor. Open that chest. Find yourself. I'll start the timer in 3, 2, 1. So teeny little ab twist. Use your exhale. Twist and return. And twist and return. Thumbs stay right at the chest sternum. You can even squeeze your hands, palms together. Activate your back a little bit more. Take a break. We're gonna do 1 more of that same exact thing. And then we're just gonna build on it a teeny bit. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you're trying out round 2 with both of your feet in tabletop. I've decided I don't wanna do that. I felt like my form was getting not so great. I felt that rounding coming to my back because I'm feeling a little tired. So I'm just gonna modify to be smart and safe. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, so our little change is gonna be that we're gonna go back, lift, twist, and repeat. In 3, 2, same side. Here we go. Back, lift from your chest, twist, repeat. Thumbs stay at that sternum. It's a teeny little twist. Back, belly in, lift, twist. Yes. You made it. All right, 1 more of that same exact thing Shake it out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, up, twist, repeat. Down, up, twist. You got it. Pull that lower belly in. Oh, I'm feeling it on my quad as well. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Let's do the other side. Starting off with just that teeny little twist. Begin right now. Can you lift up at least one leg? So you got a little gangsta lean to the back right here. Just focusing on the twist for now though. Keeping that lean back the whole time. 3, 2, oh my gosh, take a break. One more of those. Oh, Jessica. 3, 2, 1, just twist and back. Open that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Upper body is nice and open and engaged. You are breathing and you're doing awesome. 4, 3, 2, take a break. Oh my gosh. Hey girlfriend. Are you just gonna watch? Okay, let's get that lean back and twist. Back, lift, twist, repeat. Make sure that those shoulders aren't rounding forward. If they are, you're putting that opposite foot on the floor for a little bit of stability. And still finding a little bit more range of motion. Small range though. Take a break. Last time through. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back, lift, twist, repeat. Chest stays open, shoulder blades stay engaged. Oh my gosh, I can feel everything trembling just a little bit as I lean back. Breathe it out for 3, 2, you made it. Awesome, way to work, just fast the timer. Okay, you guys, grab some water. We got the last of our plank motions of the day. Cool, cool. All right, so this time we're gonna go for an inchworm. An inchworm, but you don't have to stand all the way up in your inchworm. We're just going for that forward lean. So that means make sure that you keep that belly in super tight so that your back stays protected. Okay, so for your inchworm, coming onto your toes and walking your hands all the way back till you get to those toes, and then walking yourself all the way out. If you cannot do a full inchworm, can you be here in your plank and just do one knee down and lift, and the opposite knee down and lift? Just something to try, or maybe 2 knees down and just lift one at a time. Stretch through that heel, just trying to get a little bit more individual engagement. All right, for our odd number / letter B, we're gonna go for a mountain climber Spiderman of sorts. So we're gonna stay nice and wide. You can even shift a little bit forward as you bring that knee towards your elbow. If you need to be down here on your toes, your knees, same thing, just trying to keep that knee coming up high towards that elbow. All right, let's get right into it. Let's get done with these friggin' planks for the day. Who wrote this workout? They're so mean. Okay, we start in 3, 2, 1, begin. And it was me. I wrote this workout. And about 20 minutes before class, I showed it to a friend, and they were like, Jessica. And I was like, I know. Make sure while you're doing this inchworm that you're really coming back into that true plank. Take a break, which means that you're not staying here in down dog. So taking a moment to bring those hips down. All right, we're coming into our Spider mountain climbers right now. So that knee, nice and wide, maybe even between elbow and shoulder. Okay, to drop down to your knees as well. Remember, you can get a little bit of a forward lean here as well. Take a break. Oh my gosh, shake it out. I am ready to be done with upper body work for today. Back to our inchworm. 3, 2, 1. And the good news is that this is the last workout that you can do with us today live, unless you're checking out our YouTube pages. If you are part of the Way to Go challenge, this week's challenge is to do at least 3 classes with your awesome, amazing lighter instructors. Okay, take a break. Coming back into those nice wide mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway. I can make it halfway. And then I'm like, nope. But you know what? I'm still going. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. I'm going to challenge myself to go a little bit more than halfway this next time. Back to your inchworms. Here we go. How straight can you keep your legs in these inchworms? No judgment if you have to bend those knees. Nice, we made it. Who finds the inchworm to be the harder move in this one? Guess I'm glad I put in this mountain climber. Here we go. All right, we're halfway. I made it past halfway, did you? 3, 2, 1, take your break. Oh, we just got 1 more of each left. Who pushed themselves a little bit harder in that last round? 1 more round of each move to bring your best. Starts right now. Back to those inchworms. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a break. 1 last round of our Spiderman mountain climber things, whatever you're doing. 3, 2, here we go. Drive that knee high. Halfway. You made it. Take a break. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh, we're going to be so nice to our shoulders for the rest of today's workout. How much time do we have? Great. Let's roll right over onto our sides, you guys. We're going to do 1 of each of the following moves. You can rest your head on your hand or on your arms. We're going to go for some clam shells. We're going to go for some forward kicks, so just from the knee, forward kicking. We're going to go for some circles, and we're going to change directions halfway. And the last move is just a nice big lift and lower. And we're going to finish with the pulse of our knee towards our nose. And then we're going to roll over onto the other side. Okay, so first 20 seconds of clam shells. Stack those feet. Draw your knees a little closer to your chest. Find some stability with your head and hand. We start in 3, 2, 1. Clam shells, so squeeze in that glute. I don't actually have my heels touching. I have one heel hovering atop the other. You can have your top hand on the floor for a little bit more stability if you need it. I want you to really focus on squeezing that glute, especially as you come a little bit more open. 3, 2, take a break. Next up is forward kicks. So we're just gonna toes forward and then kicking your own butt. 3, 2, 1. Kick and return. Really find a little extra extension through your toes. You should feel it activating in the bum again, in the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So where you had just extended to, that's where we're going to do our circles next time. 10 seconds forward, 10 seconds back, nice and slow, like our arms start right now. Point that toe. Oh my gosh. Change directions. Take a break. Okay. This time, again, extending that leg forward. We're just going to open and close. Nice high and low. 3, 2, 1. And now, go ahead, keep that leg high, knee towards nose, a little bit of a kick towards your face. For 3, 2, you made it. Awesome. Roll over onto your other side. We're going to start with those clam shells. Clam shells. In 3, 2, here we go. Squeeze in that glute. Anyone can just lift their knee. Think about finding the rotation from your butt. You might even want to put your hand on your bum. You can feel it's working. Or hopefully you can feel it's working. If you don't, let us know and we'll help you figure it out. Take a break. All right, next is that forward, backward kick. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So just from the knee and then bend it back. So nothing's moving up here. Just finding movement from right below the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, take a break. Next up, we've got those circles. Forward for 10 seconds, backwards for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Point your toes. Nice work. Change directions. Let's take a break. Awesome. Next up, we're going to have that lift and lower and finish with a little bit of a pulse towards your nose. 3, 2, 1. Extend it out. Lift it high and low. Oh, the burning. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Pulse to the nose. Stay in control here though. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay, roll over onto your butts. We still have just enough time. We're going to go with a single leg glute bridge on each side. So go ahead, extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes back towards your face. Glue your left foot down onto the floor. Take a couple breaths. I'm just gonna change this timer right here. Still doing 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. We got a total of 3 glute bridges. Right leg, left leg, and then both legs together. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're pressing into your left heel and trying to touch the sole of the right foot up towards the ceiling. Last move of the day, you guys. Use your exhale to press yourself up. Control on the way down. You made it. Relax your right foot down towards the floor. Extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Maybe make some circles. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Flex your left toes back towards your face. Find that comfortable pace that you can keep. You can press the backs of your elbows, your arms into the floor for some stability. 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Both feet are going to stay down on the floor. Last time. Glute bridge. Keep that upper back on the mat. 3, 2, 1. So just a lift and that lower of those glutes off the mat. Equally pressing all 4 corners of your feet into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, one, you made it. Awesome. Take a moment, draw both of those knees in towards your chest. Relax and release your shoulders away from your ears. Stretch your elbows down towards the floor. Great, relax that left leg down and cross your right leg over your left. Open your right knee nice and wide. Lift your left foot up off of the floor for some nice reclined pigeon or thread the needle. You can either just allow the pressure to build with the left glutes coming off of the mat. Maybe you can reach your hand up and place your hands on top of your left knee. Maybe it's easy for you to reach your fingers and interlace behind the back of your thigh. Take a gentle tucking of your chin towards your chest. If you rolled over towards that right hip, roll your left hip glute back down towards the mat. Stretch your right knee away from you. Relax and release your left foot back down towards the floor. Take a deeper twist of your legs. Stretch your arms out to the side and allow your knees to drop over to the left side of your body. Can you keep your right shoulder down on the mat, even as you roll onto that left hip? Maybe even turning your chin towards that right shoulder. Awesome. Roll yourself back onto your back. Switch your legs. Bring your right foot down to the mat. Lift your left leg up. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Stretch your left knee away from you. You can stay right here if you need to. If you're ready for more of a stretch, lift that right foot up off of the mat. For our reclined pigeon or thread the needle, you can just let gravity do the work, maybe drawing your knee a little closer towards your chest, your right knee, because you're still working to stretch your left leg away from you. Maybe even lift your head up and interlace behind the back of the right thigh, but still creating as much space as you can, shoulders away from ears, rolling that back to the mat, right glute back to the mat. Oh, what a delightful big stretch. Relax and release your right leg back down to the floor. Cross yourself deeply with those legs and allow your knees to fall over to the right side of the body this time. You can roll over on towards your right hip, but work to get that left shoulder down towards the mat if you can, and if it feels good, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Nice, roll back over onto your back. Draw those knees towards your chest. Rock yourself up or roll yourself to the side. We're going to come into tabletop for just a moment. You can give yourself a couple more cat-cows here. We're going to get another big shoulder stretch because we worked into that upper body a lot with some planks today. So keep your left hand down on the mat, take a deep inhale, send your right arm up towards the ceiling, and then thread the needle with your upper body. Your right hand comes below your body, palm faces up towards the ceiling. As your right ear touches down towards the mat, go ahead, walk your left hand fingertips in front of you so we can get a shoulder stretch, we can get a little bit of a child's pose modification right here. Go ahead, walk those right hand fingertips back in. Take your time. Get your right hand underneath of your shoulder. Sorry, left hand. Draw your right hand up all the way to the side. Right and left is so confusing. And release your right hand down to the mat. Right. Now let's do the left. Inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling. Eyes follow your hand as it comes underneath of your body and bring that left shoulder down towards the mat. You can even shift the weight a little bit over here towards your left heel as you walk your right hand fingertips forward. Maybe relaxing your glutes a little closer towards your heels, just finding the stretch that feels right for your upper body on the floor here. Nice work. Start to walk that right hand in. Get it back underneath of your shoulder. Press into it. Lift your left hand up and open. Release your left hand down to the mat. Tuck your toes under. Send your hips up towards the ceiling and start to walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands, and take a moment as they get close to each other with a big bend in your knees and the weight in your heels as you just shift your weight a little bit right and left. Bending one knee and then the other, just finding some movement in those hips again. Maybe shaking your head, yes and no, and left and right and up and down. Just taking this time right now to get any last stretches that feel good for you. Maybe coming up onto your toes, maybe crouching down once more towards your heels. And then as you're ready, slowly, gently roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, take a deep inhale, stretch those arms up overhead. Exhale, relax those arms down by your side. You made it, you guys. We made it through an amazing 45 minutes of some solid Tabata work. I hope that you are feeling so good. Definitely feeling proud of yourself for coming and pushing hard today. As always, if you have questions or concerns, please reach out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.